Lakers absolutely dominated the Oklahoma City Thunder yesterday. It was a blowout on the road. The Lakers win 126-99. It's the first time in almost 4 months that the Thunder were held to under 100 points. And the Lakers absolutely exploded from beyond the arc. They had 22 threes. Luka Doncic scored 22 of his 30 points in the first half. He also had 7 rebounds, had 6 dimes, had 2 steals. Austin Reeves, another incredible performance from the best third option in the NBA. 20 points, 2 boards, 3 assists. LeBron James, an efficient 19 with 7 dimes and 3 rebounds. A lot of these stats, they're not as impressive because the Lakers didn't need explosive nights from their big three because you had Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent. They combined to go 8 for 12 from beyond the arc. Rui Hachimura, he had 11 points and 7 rebounds. And the Lakers came out in that first half and they were dominating. I mean, they scored the OKC. They entered the game as the best team in the first quarter in the sport. Average, and the Lakers went out there and you had 42. You had 42 after the Thunder had held teams at 26.4 first quarter points all season long. The Lakers were 15 of 21 there, 7 of 9 from 3. Doncic went crazy with 14. Reeves had 7. Lakers had a 10-point lead after 1. And you were in a spot where you were taking guys out with under 3 minutes to play in this one. They were up 22 at the half. The Lakers were shooting 75% from 3 at the half. And if you told me, hey, an NBA team that shoots threes and plays lockdown defense like the Lakers were playing yesterday, I would have said you're describing the Boston Celtics. But the only difference is the Lakers have Luka Doncic, who's better than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and the Lakers have LeBron James, who on his best day is still better than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So if there ever was a advertisement or a warning sign to the league why you would not want to play the Lakers in a game, it was Sunday. Suffocating defense, making threes. Luka Doncic, that pass to Gabe Vincent behind the
insane.
He was Dallas Mavericks Luka Magic yesterday. So could not be more impressed with the Lakers and to go out in a game that you need on the road and dominate the Thunder. This Laker team looks like it's for real.
Yeah, they look like they're for real. I love the game. Honestly, I felt like for the Los Angeles Lakers, this is a team that when you have Luka Doncic and LeBron James, every night can be your night. And I do feel like with the difference between the third and the eighth seed being, a half game and a half, this was a game that the Lakers should go out there and win, just from the standpoint of you're trying to have sole custody of that third seed. This is one thing that LeBron James even emphasized himself. They don't want to be in a playing situation at all. They're avoiding that by all costs. And so for them to go out there and dominate, and for Luka Doncic to go out there and dominate, I thought that was the biggest story of it all. For him to go out there and do what he is capable of doing in front of SGA, because I do think SGA and Luka Doncic are the 2 best league guards in the NBA currently. And so him going neck and neck with SGA and getting the better of him, I thought that was big for their confidence. And then again, man, this Austin Reeves guy, he is special, isn't he? And so watching him do what he did against the Oklahoma City Thunder, if I'm the Los Angeles Lakers, I feel like we're in a good spot to really contend for this championship this year. And statement wins late in the season are huge. Stephen A. Smith said the Lakers were going to lose 5 of their next 6 of this stretch. For those who don't know, they're 4-1 in this stretch.
Exactly. Hey, let's bring in the villain, right? Always got anytime we can. He's the villain right now. But I think the thing where he stands out, Luka Doncic versus the Thunder, if you're looking at anything about yesterday's game, is yes, they made the threes. Yes, they played the defense. Yes, SGA hunting for free throws and not getting one in the entire game, really, I think threw his game off a little bit. He had 26 and 9, which was still a really nice showing, but still, the reason why he shot no free throws is because of the defensive rotations. Guys going out there, and as JJ Redick calls them, right, his banshees.
Yep.
We gave Vincent and Dorian Finney-Smith and these defenders that go out there and they focus on that side of the court. That's what led to the no free throws. And Luka Doncic against OKC is food to Luka Doncic. He just absolutely eats against the Thunder. If the Lakers played the Thunder in the playoffs, the Luka Doncic angle would terrify me if I'm OKC, because OKC, they do not have they don't possess these big wing defenders that Boston has. And they don't have that quick, aggressive defense like Houston has or even Golden State has now. That's what bothers Luka. It's big defensive wings and aggressive defenses that are just kind of gritty and grimy and ugly, right? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta get dirty, right? Yeah, right. And they don't have that. So,
you don't have no choice.
I'd rather play the Thunder than the Nuggets, even though the Nuggets aren't winning right now. They lost 4 straight. I'd rather play the Thunder. Okay, yeah.
Trey Jemison said it earlier in the year. Like, you're playing the Lakers, you're playing against Jordan Goodwin, DFS, Gabe, and Vando. D-Mac, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a Kelvin Sampson, Houston Cougars dog fight when you got to deal with that core with the Lakers. And then obviously you got the 3 superpowers in Luka, LeBron, and Austin who can go out there and just light it up.
Absolutely light. I mean, finish the line. OKC, KFC, UFC.
Lakers in 5.
There it is. There it is. But yeah, you look at the grades. I mean, quickly, LeBron, I give him a B. 9 for 16, efficient, 19, 3 and 7, 34 minutes. I think when you look at LeBron's game, it's like kind of was like, fall asleep, boring LeBron games, but it was, wait a minute, that's what I want to see. Like, wait a minute, Lakers blowing out the Thunder on the road, LeBron scoring 19. That's a positive sign because, I mean, you saw that fast break, by the way. That fast break that he had, right? It reminds me of that tweet where I'm so glad this LeBron thing is ending soon, right? When he was like 33 and he's still doing that stuff. So yeah, he was really incredible. Rui Hachimura, look at the game. He had 11.7 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 for 10 from the field, 2 for 6 from beyond the arc. Lakers a +8 with him. He missed a game due to that little patellar injury that he was dealing with. But yeah, I think he did a really nice job on the glass. Kind of inefficient, but the Lakers, they shot so well from deep. And yeah, I mean, he goes 2 for 6 from 3. So give me 2 shots from Rui. Overall, I honestly give him a B. Jackson Hayes, he goes 3 for 4, 7 points, 5 rebounds. The game started with that Jackson Hayes dunk, a nice little a way to set the tone, but he was cleaning up the glass. I mean, OKC, they were starting to mount a comeback, and then Hayes had that big dunk in traffic, stepped up, a big shot right there in a big moment. So, look, you don't need A, B, or C. You just need like a C-level starter play for him, and that's B quality for Hayes. So he gave his B game. I think that's what the Lakers needed. Austin Reeves, not even the best Austin Reeves game. 7 for 15, 4 from 8 from beyond the arc, 20 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. It was almost like the standard Austin Reeves game now, which is a compliment to him. But I like the way he's getting inside, scoring 50% from beyond the arc. I give him a B. Luka Doncic, though, gets my 2 A's. My A's on this one, I'm giving Luka Doncic 37 and 6, 11 for 20 from the field, 5 for 11 from beyond the arc, a +18. Just an absolute beast in the first half. I like when he was bullies defenders, and he was doing that, scoring in the paint, hitting threes, had some great passes. He had 22 points, 5 assists at the half that gave the Lakers that 22-point lead. And that's an A minus. Not his A game. Normal A is like 40 at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm great on a curve here. DFS 14.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 threes. He's kind of the Lakers X factor to me. When he plays great, so the Lakers, because they're getting something from him. And he actually had the best plus-minus on the team at +28. So that's a big omen. If you look at his success, if he's having it, usually the Lakers are having success. Gabe Vincent, 12, 3 and 3, 4 for 7 from beyond the arc, a +28 with him. So DFS and Gabe Vincent, there's this kind of trend where they only play well in the same games. They don't play well in the same games, but there's this little Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde element with both of those guys that you want to see them a little more consistency from them. So yeah, and then Jared Vanderbilt, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. I give him kind of a B minus, kind of a better Jared Vanderbilt game. But yeah, Lake Show, big time win in this one. But yeah, I mean, what do you think is, I mean, you look at those guys. I mean, do you believe in DFS? Because I go back and forth with this guy. I mean, I hate him, then I love him. I hate him again, then I love him again.
I don't go back and forth with DFS because he has Luka Doncic with him. I do think because they are prior teammates, I do feel as though he is confident with Luka Doncic, and because Luka will continuously go to him, I'm a fan. And also, you listen, DFS, if he doesn't have a great 3-point shooting night, I don't think people give him enough credit. He's one of the smarter defenders in the NBA. And I think on the court with Luka, LeBron, we have Jackson Hayes out there. You kind of need a guy out there who can erase certain things or who's able to think on the fly. And for him, I think he's the perfect perimeter defender for this basketball team. I'm going to believe in him because he's had playoff experience. He's been in these situations before. And Luka Doncic and LeBron James and Austin Reeves, their only job is to make his job easier. He's going to just have to defend his tail off and shoot uncontested three-point shots. And so I'm willing to believe him. I'm actually probably more concerned about Gabe Vincent. But as of late, Gabe Vincent has played so much more consistently towards this back end of the season that honestly, I feel really good about those two, especially now that the lineup about to get cut down. We're about to run 8 players. Yeah, it's going to get cut down. It's about 8 guys going in. So I'm for it, man. I really am. I think he'll be fine. And
I think those two guys too know what a successful Laker game looks like and their role in those games, right? 3-and-D. So give LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves that support. You don't have to do too much. Just do what you're expected to do, and it's going to help this team tremendously. Mm-hmm. It's just them being complete no-shows is where it gets concerning for me. And I think that if you can contribute on defense shouldn't slump, right? No. So that's how they should kind of live, and then the threes will come. But I feel I'm getting vibes for Gabe Vincent, like like the Dodgers, Tommy Edman, he feels like some guy who's going to be like, was a role player, but then all of a sudden goes nuclear in a playoff game.
I'll say this: if he can have something reminiscent to a 2020 Rajon Rondo-esque impact,
yes,
they're going to win the championship. Because his shooting, remember, Ryan, when I say Rondo, for people forget, Rondo was shooting like 43% from 3 in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? So if you get 38 to 40% consistent shooting from Gabe Vincent on top of the pesky defense, I mean,
yeah, for sure. I mean, those other guys got to step up. Now, looking at the standings really quick, the Lakers are in a really good spot to secure that 3 seed. So 3 games to go at Dallas, at home against Houston, and you finish this Sunday on the road against Portland. The Lakers are in a really good spot where all they needed to do to lock up that 3 seed was go 3-1 down the stretch. That was the floor for them. That if they go 3-1, the very worst they could do is be that 3 seed in the Western Conference. And right now, though, you're looking at Dallas on the road, where I don't think they're going to rest their starters. I think that the Lakers, they can rest by not playing in the play-in, right? I mean, this is a team that's been in the play-in almost every single year, it feels like, and now they put themselves in a great position to do that. And also, too, you look at where you're at 48-30. I mean, after all this, a potential 50-game winning season for the Lakers, after where their season started, after the trade. And then right now, the 3-6 matchup would be the Warriors. So if Denver and Golden State, if they lose any of their remaining games, well, the Lakers can go 2-2 and finish with the 3 seed. And the Warriors, if you look at the way their schedule finishes up, you've got the Suns tomorrow, who are already in Cancun. You got the Spurs, you got the Trailblazers and the Clippers. So they still have 4 games to play. So look, I mean, Spurs at home, Suns on the road. I mean, those are all winnable games, and the Warriors are winning games, certainly. But the Lakers are in a great spot to get a home playoff series and then avoid the play-in. If I gave you all of that as an option before the season, you're like, this is a great year. You're thinking, if I told you that before the season, you would tell me, Anthony Davis didn't get injured, right? But instead it's no, they got Luka Doncic. They got better, and they're a Lakers team that I think is not necessarily surging on the highest level, because I think they still have a level they can go to with a better version of LeBron, but in a really good spot from a seeding standpoint and from a way they're playing standpoint. All right, switching gears to Major League Baseball.